A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey in Shai Stadium. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, hitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
I caught up with the Scarlet Knights head coach before the game. He told me that this is a moment he has been waiting for his whole life, coming back to coach at his alma mater, and being a coach that can bring them back to national relevance. They just missed the playoff picture last year. They have got to get back in that conversation. He said, I can't wait to build this place into what I believe it can be, something special, and it all starts here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 24 and almost... Even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Cuts it upfield. It's Owens. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Second and long here. Simmons finds his man. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Looking for the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Out wide left, it's Brown. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Right side, it's Touré. Snags it and he's open. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
On the run, it's Clark. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Knocked down immediately. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Sellers. Throws to the back. Left side is Clark. Oh, what a move to get room. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To throw, it's Sellers. He unleashes a long one. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
And the Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Simmons. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Bring him down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
The Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Their field, this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Throwing, Sellers. Holds on, it's Clark. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hits inside, it's Clark. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 1st down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored it.
He's loose. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Scarlet Knights look to do some damage in the red zone. In the red zone, it's Owens. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd quarter just started for real.
The give is to Smith. There's a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play, just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
and he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop. But nice job by the defensive lineman. But get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't.
Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And they take it in for 6 more
I'm trying to get
points.
them up too.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about those running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he tacked on the extra point. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Yeah, that was
And the
regular
extra
shit.
point is true, and they're on top by
No, I was
7.
work. I had
So
to work.
that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
It was straight.
And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I ain't smacked my
Here's
ball in
Sellers
a
to
while either.
throw. Looking left. Makes the grab.
I ain't hit my ball in a
That'll
while
be good
either.
enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads it downfield. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
You meant there for what?
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew him, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Say what? Nigga, I can't hear you.
Just in time.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his
Hold on, let me
ability to
turn this
scramble
down.
around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit.
What you say? That's funny. It's a bad throw. Somebody signing that nigga, man. Somebody signing that nigga. Facts. Yeah, for sure. You know, in Cali. Yeah, niggas just bought jerseys just for the name, for real, sometimes. Send it to me. Instagram.
I'm gonna have to call the police on you today, man. I'm gonna have to call the police on you today, man. Because you look so good, man. Yes, oh my goodness.
What kind of animals do you see? Monkeys.
What made her say that, bro?
Running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Throwing Sellers. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Fourth quarter. That's the third quarter. Bless you, bro. Good mud. Shit kicking out. Yeah, I can. What do you think is hard? Should go, bro. Man.
And one play turns to two. Nice job. Creating some momentum.
It's second and long now as this defense
Nacho.
after that last sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. The play fake. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Wants to throw. It's Overton. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. The give and tick. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. There he goes. The 20. He's at the touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And the pummeling has started.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fresh center downs going to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Off and running. Past the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight. Continuing to play. This one.
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. We definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.